All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. I don't normally do a pre-shuffle on the Friday reading, but I thought this is a pretty cool one. It's just what I picked up the deck. I picked up the deck to do the reading, and the Empress is staring me at the bottom here. It's crossed by the Page of Wands. I think there's a bit of a shift happening in the energy. I'll just tell you as I shuffle for the Friday reading. I think there's a bit of a shift happening in the energy where we're swinging in some new directions here. We're swinging more toward a positive polarity within the energy, with the main energy. It's very interesting. A lot of gratitude may start to return to things. You might have a lot of things to be grateful for, or you'll see things in a new perspective. I just think that's where it's going, just to give you a little mini energy weather update, you know, as I pull the Friday reading. Anyway, that's just the way I pick up on it, kind of the vibe I'm getting from other people in my life around me as well. A lot of people have noticed it's been a powerful solstice. Even people that don't normally notice such things are commenting on that. Yeah, it's true, it has. All right, let's shuffle the deck here. One card for each sign, although you know I'm just splitting the soulmate cycle up into 12 pieces. What are they thinking and feeling? That's what we're asking. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Cherry here for a reason. I'm not a fucking time lord. This reading is timeless. When you find it, you're meant to find it. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no time stamps. You're all part of a cycle. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. The signs are just there to give you a reference point. That's it in my reading. Bottom of the deck, overall energy of this reading is Page of Cups. Somebody'd like to bring you their little fish. Somebody'd like to talk to you. Somebody is thinking and feeling. I think they're thinking and feeling you in a new way. That's kind of what I get here. Yeah. They're keeping their distance. There's some spy in here with the Seven of Wands. There's someone up on the hill casing the joint out. But somebody's casing out their feelings for you. All right? Sort of taking an outside look at them. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's do this. Our story begins with Aries, position 1, slice number 1 of the pie. And it ends with Pisces, position 12. All right, pay attention. Let me worry about what's feedbacking off what. I'll deal with that. Right here, where's our story begin? I like that. Empress, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Wow. Yeah, it had to be something good. It's a Chariot. Now, we don't clarify this reading. We do clarify tomorrow when we ask what actions they're likely to take, but it's always a good sign when I get what could be an action card in my overall energy and I get an action card as the first card out. That's always a very good sign. It's always a very good sign. And this card represents this soulmate cycle. It's Cancerian energy. So like I said, somebody's, well, I think it's a spying energy, the way it's almost like a drive-by energy kind of a thing. Somebody is weighing how they feel about you. All right, that's what it is. You're on their mind, or your connection is on their mind. Okay, either way, could be a new soulmate, could be a long-lost runner, could be your mom. It could be somebody you have a soul connection with is weighing their connection. All right, and that's where our story begins. All right. Good. Okay, let's see where we go. Let's get some detail as we move through. All right, Taurus, position 2. Ace of Cups. How do I phrase this? You know, don't take this the wrong way, okay? This energy is not thinking about you. This energy loves themselves a great deal. And there's just they do. It's just an ego-based energy, whoever this is. Somebody here this is an energy that maybe can't resist looking in the mirror when they walk by it. And again, if that's not you, I'm sorry. That's the energy that's come in today. I don't control that in position 2 here. But yeah, somebody is kind of doing them right now. You're not showing up here at all. Okay? We'll see what happens when there's more there. I'm hoping it feedbacks off something else, and then I'll come back to it. Gemini, position 3, the King of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to pull this person back. Somebody's trying to control this person a little bit, control the purse strings around whoever this energy is attached to you. All right? So what are they thinking and feeling about you? They're feeling like your freedom from this, but they're not sure they can break away from this. This is an energy that's trying to pull somebody back in. Okay, I get that. They're just doing what they do. It's not in a fiendish way or things like. It's just that they're doing what they do. You know, it's sort of like people. Sharks attack people sometimes in the water. Well, yeah, that's a sad thing for the people, but you can't blame the shark. He's just doing what he does. You know, it is what it is. That's what the shark does. Food, water, attack. right? It's not like, it's nothing personal. It's like, oh, that's John from the hardware store. I'm going to get his ass. It's none of that. It's just somebody here is behaving the way, somebody attached to this person, whoever this person is attached to you, is behaving the way they behave. Okay. It's causing an energy attached to you to doubt whether they can commit. It's the easiest way I can phrase it. Let's go. Position 4, Cancerian, hot spot of the connection cycle, bookends the Chariot, Cancer energy. Very interesting. 10 wands. Yeah. That was at the bottom of this deck, by the way, the other day when I picked it up. I don't know why I remember that. I do. For an offline reading I did, when I picked it up the other day, it was at the bottom of the deck. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. Maybe something about the other day means something to you. I have no idea. There's no reason for me to mention it, so it's important that I did for somebody. 10 wands. Again, yeah, I mean, what are they thinking and feeling? Everybody's person. Everybody's person. This is the hot spot. It's the theme energy of the whole cycle. There's something here for everybody. Cancer readings are always all signs readings. Doesn't matter. Very, very much thinking. Very, very much. Even this person here. And that's the energy I felt. This person's loving themselves quite a bit, looking in the mirror as they walk by. But they're doing it not to impress themselves. They're doing it in the background. There's like this mist of energy in the background where they're wondering what you would think if you saw them. Kind of a thing like that, right? Doing it for you, but not necessarily coming towards you, okay? But yeah, you're heavy on their mind. It's the soulmate cycle, which this card represents, which bookends this. In general, the soulmate connection you have with this person, your connection, whoever this person is. I said they're weighing how they feel about you or about the connection. It's dominating their thoughts. Even Mr. or Mrs. walk past the mirror here. All right? Wondering what you would think. Oh, I look great. I wonder what Taurus would think. Right? Like that, just to give you a name. All right, right here. But you don't have to be a Taurus for that. If your person is someone who can't resist themselves in a mirror when they walk past, that's for you, I promise. Leo. The Leo soap opera, position 5. The Lovers. Same thing I said about the Chariot. It's feedbacking off the Chariot, and it's feedbacking off of this one over here, the King of Pentacles. Like I said, you let me worry about what's zigzagging here. I'll get the headache. You enjoy the reading. Yellow, but you can see it here, right? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Right? These cards go together. So this person here, weighing their feelings for you, weighing this, they'd love to leave. They're in a toxic situation. They're just not sure they can get away from they keep getting called back by the almighty dollar, pound, yen, euro, whatever. Right? It's just a way to phrase it. But there's some kind of comfort and security that this person here is not sure they can fully break away from. But so they're weighing, what do I do here? But they'd love to come toward the connection. And again, the connection is for everybody's person's heavy on their mind. It's just the way it is. Somebody's got a choice to make. They got a big decision to make. The universe already made it for them. They know which one is healing. They know which one is the angel decision to make. It's just, this is alluring. In its own way, you know, you can look at it in an extreme example where if they stay, they don't have to work. If they leave, they have to work. There's a lot of people in those types of positions. There's a lot of people that stay in marriages because if they leave, they'd have to get a job. If they stay, they don't have to. It's just an example. You don't have to take me literally. That's not literally what's happening here, but it's a way to explain the energy to you. All right? It's a real bitch. It's a real push-pull. It really is. I'm drawn to each one of these sphinxes, weighing it, and it's pretty heavy. So again, because this 10 of Wands applies to everybody, this is a good number of you. What's going on with somebody attached to you? All right, and this 10 of Wands is attached to all of it. All right, Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. 3 swords. What is that? What is that? Well, you got this is an energy. You got someone attached to you who you either hurt or will hurt, or I don't know why do I read it that way? Why what would my Virgos do? No I think you hurt somebody's feelings without realizing it. It's somebody you're attached to. If you haven't yet, it might be near future influence. Just please don't second guess everything you're doing. I know you don't mean to do it, I know, but that's the way I read it. Okay, as soon as I throw that card, my feelings are hurt. Okay, it really is. So, I don't know if we'll see what happens tomorrow when I ask what action somebody's going to take. Remember that card. Remember what I said. and we'll see what's going on. All right, but I don't think you realize it. Just like I didn't realize. I said, why did I read it that way? Right? That means I don't even realize that I said what I said. Why did I say that? You hurt somebody's feelings without realizing it, or did something. I mean, it happens all the time. Sometimes people clam up about it and they hold on to it and it all comes out. I don't know. We'll find out. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. Doesn't have to be a runner or someone wanting to bang you. It doesn't have to be that. You can have soul connections. They can be friends. They can be family members. It might have been a little hamster at the pet store you have a soul connection with, and you hurt its feelings when you didn't buy it and you bought the other one next to it. You know, hamsters have feelings. Yeah, hamsters have feelings too. It pisses me off when people say animals don't have a soul. I want to grab those people by the throat. I really do. Of course they do. I can't walk into a pet store. Me, with my deep, I have to put up blocks like you wouldn't believe to walk into a pet store. A pet store is the saddest place for me to walk into. It really is. I'm one of the ones partly responsible for Petco not selling large birds anymore. Stopping that. They had stopped that a while back. I mean, I was one of the people. I signed a petition. I helped put a lot of that together, because those large birds like the green-winged macaws and stuff that they used to have in there, that environment is way too fluctuating, way too for a sensitive animal like that. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, my point is, it could be anything. It could be that little hamster. Either way. All right, Libra, position 7, Temperance. Oh God. There's an energy attached to you that is withholding a truth from you and knows that they need to tell you. Okay? That's all I've got. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow. That's all I've got on that card. All you have to do is be patient, I would imagine, with Temperance here. Okay? I mean, that's what I've got. They have, okay. They know they have to tell you. I don't know if they do or not, but they know they have to. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios. That's all I've got. Maybe it'll feed back off something else. I don't know. So far, it's isolated. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios here. Position 8, 2 of Swords. Someone has something to tell you, and they know that if they do, it changes everything. It draws a line in the sand. Okay. There's a line in the sand that gets drawn if somebody says something. This is very strong communication aspect on this card, drawn to the blue of the water, which is throat chakra. I've got 2 swords here. Somebody says something, it draws a line in the sand. It changes everything. Maybe we learn more about what that is. I don't know. Tomorrow in the weekly reading. But this could be, again, I want to point out, this could be any soul connection you have with somebody. This could be somebody at work. I don't know. Maybe they want to take you off one team and put you on another team. And that would certainly change things. Draw a line in the sand, no going back. And then this team, you were the good one at that. I mean, it could be anything. That's interesting. Yeah. This might be somebody who you have confused feelings for, if you're trying to figure out who that is. All right, Sagittarians. Position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I was going to say you're about to get some clarity on something, but no, not really. You're about to give somebody. This energy's going this way. It's going from me to out instead of out to me. So I think you're about to shove this sword of truth up somebody's ass. I think, or right now, or in the near future, you'll be thinking about doing it. You might know who needs to get this truth. You might know. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. I think the energy attached to you knows that they're full of shit, and knows that in whatever way they are, obviously, because you're holding the truth. The truth is on your side. So they know they're full of shit, and they probably know this is coming. And they might be hiding from you. They might be trying to avoid you. That's what I get. I get somebody trying to avoid the queen holding the big sword here. Okay? Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Capricorn, position 10. Very interesting energy around this full moon and solstice. It's very powerful energy. It's crazy. It's been keeping me up at night. I've been waking up at like 3 in the morning. Like, I'm ready to go. You know? Capricorn, position 10. 4 cups. I'm taking a lot of people have been noticing you take your time with the cards a lot more than you used to. I'm trying to be careful. This is very tricky energy to read. Surface reads aren't going to do it at this stage of the soulmate cycle. Next year, we're about to hit the halfway point of the soulmate cycle, give or take. We're kind of on it right now of this particular cycle. It gets a little tricky, and I'm reading for thousands of people, so that's even trickier. I mean, I could give you the generic somebody who didn't want you before now wants you, right? And they're making wise decisions about whatever, that's like somebody reading off a piece of paper to you. I'm trying to give you a real energy read here, and it's not really what's going on. I've got somebody who's denying that they want you, right? Because they're pretty sure that if they come towards you, you're going to say no. But they hope that you say yes at the same time. So when that happens, we get kind of a push-pull energy. So the way I read it, it reads down the middle as a Four of Cups, as somebody who's not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there with their arms crossed and not going to do anything. And hope that the universe just provides for them, right? I'm drawn to the little cloud holding the cup. So, yeah. You've got somebody here who dare not think of coming towards you because you might not be interested, yet they're coming towards you. And they're afraid that you're not going to be interested. And they hope that the universe has their back. I mean, that's really what's going on here. So it's a whole lot of somebody attached to you is suffering from a case of wishful thinking right now. Okay? And they're letting their imagination run away with them. All right? This could be a new soulmate. I feel like this is more of a newer energy. Maybe somebody around you holding on to some feelings, or a friend that's got something that they've been meaning to tell you, or a family member or something like that. There's a lot of that in the energy right now. That's why it's tricky to read. It's real tricky. All right. We'll see what happens. But that's the energy that's there. Okay? So they don't regret it or what they didn't want before now they want. They've always wanted it. It's just somebody's hoping that it'll just happen magically in a way. It's a whole lot of wishful thinking. They're suffering from it. And somebody needs to get off their ass and do something. There's no cloud bringing the cup, motherfucker. All right, Aquarius, position 11, the wild card spot. You guys got to show up somewhere. You're probably here, although you did show up here as you hurt somebody's feelings without realizing it. So maybe you don't have to show up here. I don't know. 2 cups. I have you... And I have your masculine and feminine energies balancing, which makes you very attractive. You're going to be attracting a lot of energies. You also have the potential here in the energy of right now. If you got some invites this weekend to go somewhere, go somewhere. You have the potential to meet a new soulmate. I mean, make a new soulmate, brand new, somebody who's going to be with you from this lifetime forward. Okay, that energy is there. Something about your own inner masculine and feminine is coming together. That's you. On the incoming end, because it's you, again, never mind, I'm not your astrologer. It doesn't matter that I said Aquarius. It applies to a good number of you watching, especially on the DF side, which is the majority of my viewers. The incoming energy here, what I have is a soulmate whose energy is also somewhat attached to you from the past, whose energy is also balancing. So they're going to be thinking about you because it's feedbacking off of the Ten of Wands. They're going to have a strong urge to reach out to you, so don't be surprised if in the very near future you hear from somebody you thought you'd never hear from. And don't come at me and go, they dead, Steve. I always get people try to catch me on stuff. It's all bullshit. They're dead. They don't. Believe me, they'll come to you in the night while you're sleeping. No doubt about it. All right? No doubt about it. In fact, you'll remember that dream. And you'll go, oh my God, I can't believe I dreamed about them. Right? Pay attention to what happened in that dream when that happens. The dreams you remember, especially, pay attention to what happened. All right. Anyway. Good. Good for you for being so attractive. Position 12, Pisces. It's always red with position 1 and 5. So we got a Chariot, the Lovers, and a 10 of Pentacles. That's what I said. Remember, the yellows go together. You have an energy attached to you. Probably said, we can't be together. I'm going to stay in my relationship with somebody, or I'm going to keep my life the same because of how my life is. We can't be together. Blah, 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 blah. That person, very heavy on their mind, trying to weigh out what's going on, and they know what the right choice is, but they're not sure. It might cost them too much money to come towards you. They're going to have to give up this King of Pentacles energy to come towards you, and somebody's weighing whether the pros and cons of that. Somebody's looking at their life right now, and they don't like what they see because it's feedbacking off this Ten of Wands. Something's about to break here for this person. All right, there's only so many times, and we get this a lot in the readings. I know it's a semi-repeat message, but things don't change that quickly. Okay, if it was that easy, everybody's person would show up in no time at all. It's not. Things change very slowly, if they ever change at all. It's a line from a Don Henley song, and it's very fucking true. All right, right here. You can only look at your life so many times and have these kind of feelings for it, and then let it slide. After a while, this gets too heavy. All right, it's shit. It's shit. It's shit. You can go through about 3 or 4 cycles of this is shit. I need to do something about it before you snap. This person here, whoever this is that's attached to you, is very close to a snapping point. All right, very close. There's not much. The chariot is held by a bungee cord, not a chain. It's about to take off. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow we'll pull what actions they're likely to take. We clarify everything in that reading. Right now, we're gonna grab the witches, which has an ace of cups at the bottom randomly. There's an ace of cups right there. Let's add it all up. So add all this up, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. And yeah, like I said, I'm taking my time a little bit with these readings, a little more than I used to, because it's important, because the cycle energy is really fluctuating a lot, and I want to make sure I get it right. You won't always, in the second half of the soulmate cycle, a lot of people are not going to like real readings. They're not going to, because there's no fucking sugarcoat in the second half. It's like a fireworks display. You get, as you go, it starts out slow. And as you go through it, once you get past the halfway point, they start putting up the bigger rockets and the bigger ones. You get up to that grand finale, right? By the time the cycle ends, it's a grand finale kind of a thing. It's pretty crazy. So the cycle's just getting crazier. It's not getting easier. And with new people and the next wave of new people coming into the cycle, they're going to have a lot of catching up to do, because I'm flowing with the cycle. They're going to have to watch my old readings, you know. Especially if you're new, if your person just ran like a month ago, you might want to go back and watch some of my older readings. Go way, way back to 2021, to pick it up from June 2021 and go from there, you know. Yeah, that might help you out a lot more. It depends. Maybe you're further ahead, whatever. Try to find where you are in the cycle, because I'm just tracking it. I'm just following the energy. All right, here we go. What's the incoming energy, thinking and feeling? 3 cards and a bottom card. What you got to tell me? Universe. 10 swords. Oh, man. I don't know what that means. What's underneath it? 10 pentacles. Yeah, everybody's thinking, yeah, this was an important card. That's why I harped on it. What did I say? It's red with the 10 of wands. Everybody here is weighing, you know, saying it's good, it's fine, I'm going to stay. You can only do that for so long before the dam breaks. I think the dam about to break here. Environmental energy is, this shit is over. 10 pentacles is over, right? I need to give to something else. Something from the heart. See, he's wearing a green robe. It's a heart chakra. That's just the environmental energy crossing the center card. Page of Swords. Spying, but also disappointment. But also spying, but also disappointment. Huh. Star, that's why. Why's the what's red with the Page of Swords? The High Priestess. Yeah, it's spying. The High Priestess and the Page of Swords, hidden energy and spy. It absolutely is. But they're doing it for purpose. Okay? They're spying to see if maybe, I'll just give you an example because the star is here. The energy is right, divine timing. Right? It's time now for something to happen. It's time for something on their side to end. They know that the time is now. It's what I said before I pulled the star, even when I was talking about this. The time is now. This is over. It's time to give to something from the heart. So they come back around. They start spying. They start thinking about this connection with you, dreaming about this connection with you. It's all consuming. 10 of Wands. All right? And this spying is for purpose, though. I'm drawn to the sword here, getting rid of the clouds and getting some clarity here. Maybe they want to see if you're still around. Maybe they want to see if you still think about them. Maybe they want to see if there's something, if there's a chance, if you're seeing somebody or whatever. So this could be the Page of Swords with the High Priestess, could be somebody asking about you, could be whatever. But it's somebody here, again, weighing your connection. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? It's a whole great big should I or shouldn't I? And that might even be the title of this reading. All right? That's your reading. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, for the upcoming week, we do the same thing, but we clarify and we ask what actions they're likely to take. This reading is important to that reading because we need to know, we need to have juxtaposition. We need to have something to compare it to. Actions without knowing someone's feelings are harder to read. It's hard. You're not really sure. You're not sure what the motivation is, right? So you don't know. You could have somebody coming towards you. It could be a wonderful thing, reaching out, but they might be coming towards you to tell you to fuck off. You don't know without knowing the feelings. No one here coming to tell you to fuck off, I can tell you that, except maybe this person, you accidentally hurt their feelings. I'm going to write that down. I want to take a look at that in tomorrow's reading. I want to remember that. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.